Hello beauties! Today I'm going to be showing you all how to do a DIY makeup holder using a box, and it's basically similar to the one I did, only a different style. The first thing that you're going to need is a box. Any box will do really. I'm just using this box, the one that I got with my D.va power bank gun. And also I just added in some foam padding. I think that's what it's called. I'm not too sure, but it is up to you whether you want foam padding at the bottom of the box, but I decided to do it because I just feel like it gives it more style with this makeup holder. The next step is to cut out pieces from a box to make compartments to hold your makeup brushes or beauty products. So it's important to have a pen with you and some scissors because you're going to need the pen to pinpoint exactly where you want to cut the pieces so it could fit into the box. The next thing that you're going to need is some sponge brushes, mostly small ones like these. You're also going to need masking tape as well. Another thing that you're going to need to make this makeup holder, you're going to need some acrylic paint and also a glue gun. I'm using a baby blue and a pink acrylic paint because I'm basically just doing a D.va themed makeup holder because D.va is my main and I love her, so it has to be those colors, and because those colors are also my favorite colors. So yeah, that's basically what I'm going to be doing here. You're also going to want to have a paper plate so that way you can put in your paint, and also don't forget to have something at the bottom so you don't stain the area that you're working with. First thing that you want to do before getting into painting is that you want to make sure that you have your compartments set by measuring it. That's where the pin comes in handy because you want to pinpoint exactly where you need to cut so that way it will fit into the box, so that way you can make your compartments to hold in your beauty products or makeup brushes, either or. You can put as much different compartments as you want. It just depends on you, on what you feel. So here I'm just basically setting it up and just measuring my different compartments before I start painting it because I just rather have my setup set so that way I know where everything is going to be at, where I want it to be at before I start getting into the painting and the gluing. Now I am just taking the masking tape and just placing it on the box, and I'm just basically doing this all around the whole entire box to create straight lines when I paint it. The next thing that I'm doing, I'm just painting all around the box with the acrylic paint. You can use any type of acrylic paint color that you want, but again, I'm doing a D.va theme makeup holder, so it's up to you on what you want to do. You can even draw things on your makeup holder if you want to, but if you're going to do that, I would just suggest using thin brushes, well actually thin paint brushes, so that way you can have control of what you're drawing. That's basically what I did with the panda makeup holder that I did in the beginning of the video. I am just taking a blow dryer so that way the acrylic paint will dry a lot more quicker. After the acrylic paint is dry, then I start taking off the masking tape. After I take off the masking tape, I start painting the rest of the box, and this is where I say that it's important to have tiny sponge brushes. Sorry, I'm getting like tongue-tied over here. It's really great to have a small sponge brush because it helps you align everything perfectly, and it's okay if you mess up and you get paint on the other color because you could just paint over it again, just like what I did right there. I'm just basically doing blue paint again because I got pink on top of some of the blue, so I just redid it. The next thing that I'm doing, I'm just painting the pieces of the box with white acrylic paint because it does have some letters and I just want to cover that up with some white acrylic paint, and it does take a few coats, so the important thing is to just dry it with the blow dryer so that way it can dry quickly, and then apply another coat of it just until the words get covered up. That's basically what I did when I was painting the box. I just blow dried it. So that way the acrylic paint will dry, and then I would do another coat so that way no white of the box will show. How the box looks before I set up everything inside. That's why the masking tape really does come in handy, so that way you can make those lines. And the next thing that I did was just cut out the D.va symbols and just placed them onto the box by using a hot glue gun. You can always just draw it if you want to. Again, you can draw anything you want, but I prefer to just cut it out and place it onto the box instead of drawing. The next thing that I added was foam onto the bottom of the box. Again, it is up to you to do that step. You really don't have to add foam, but again, it's just up to you, but I just wanted to do that just to give it more style. And the next thing that I'm doing, I'm just placing the compartments just to see where everything's gonna go at, to make sure where I'm gonna place it at before I start gluing. And for the next step, I'm just gluing all the pieces together just so that way I can start making the compartment. that's basically the finished product of this makeup holder. If you have any questions, comment down below. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe and press the bell notification so you all will be notified for my next upcoming videos.